Welcome everyone to the War Thunder game. My name is Iron Rifle and this is my second tips video. Today we will talk about the crew skills and weapon loadouts available for your planes. But starting off with the crew skills. The crew skills can be found here when you click this little pilot icon, and this will go to the window when you have 4 tabs: the pilot, the gunners, the ground service and the qualification. Those are considering type of aircraft you will be flying. Your main focus will be on the pilot, or on the gunners, or on the ground service. The ground service is the common theme between all 3 types of aircraft: the fighters, the attack bombers and the long-range bombers. And there are some skills that are common for the pilot and the gunner, and those are the G tolerance, stamina and vitality. As you can see here, when I switch to the gunners, they are also present here. But let's start off with the pilot skills. The first one you see is the keen vision. The keen vision determines how far away you can see from your plane. This is your view range, as you may call it. The more, the better. The faster you can detect the enemy, the better position you can put yourself into, the more advantage you will have over him. Next thing you can see is visibility. This skill is basically your radar. It's determined how well you can track aircrafts around your aircraft. So this is working like your radar. Next thing is G tolerance. This is your resistance to positive and negative G forces while you'll be experiencing during the flight. You can see it in the game when you are diving onto the enemy and suddenly pull back your stick or your mouse to actually gain some altitude. Then you can see the screen going black. That's the G forces. And the resistance to it will determine how much of the G force you can actually take before blacking out. Next thing is stamina. And stamina is your, let's say, how tired is your crew. So let's say you start flying. In the first minute you get the 100% crew. They are all fresh and ready to fight. But after the 10 minutes of flying, they start getting tired. So their G tolerance will go down, their accuracy will go down, their keen vision and visibility will go slightly down. I don't have exact numbers for it, but I do. Let's say after 10 minutes you lose 50% of your skills because your crew are getting tired. Next thing is vitality, and this is your basic HP. So how much HP your crew have. And this is considered when you are flying straight one to another with the enemy and you start to shooting. Then you can start to see, okay, my pilot were knocked down by his fire. Well, that's the one case. The second case will be he will kill your engine. But let's say he didn't kill your engine and you're still flying, and you start taking bullets into your pilot. Well, the vitality will tell you how many of those bullets your pilot can actually take before dying or being knocked out. So as you can see here, I have 65 points in it. So let's say it's 65%. So my pilot will be able to take 65 bullets into him before they will knock him, before the 66th bullet will knock him down. So that's your pilot skills. And the same skill, the G tolerance, stamina and vitality, goes for the gunners over here, as you can see. Well, with the gunners there is a thing with the experienced gunners. The first skill you can actually see here, number of experienced gunners. What this will tell you, if you are flying a bomber, because they usually have more than one gunner present on the aircraft, this will tell you how many points you can actually put into the fire accuracy, precision, G tolerance, stamina and vitality before start losing them. And what do I mean by that? Let me check to the... yeah. As you can see here, my H6K4 crew isn't that well trained. It's only level 22 and they have no idea what they're doing, especially my gunners. As you can see above here, it's say that the number of gunners is 5. Well, I do only have one experienced gunner on this plane. So let's try to put some points into fire accuracy. Well, first point goes well. Oh, I do get -1 here. Let's put some more points. Well, I put 4 points in it. I get -4. What's going on? Basically, this number will be reduced to the number of gunners you currently have. So in my case, this is 5 gunners. So I will need to buy 5 gunners before this number will be going straight forward like it's going. No, I don't want to train it that way. Before you can see, as you can see here, I have 8 gunners present on the aircraft. I do have 8 experienced gunners in my crew, so I do get all the bonuses of those skills in here. So that's the number of gunners. Going next is the fire accuracy and fire precision. Well, they are basically straightforward, no need to explain it a bit further. The accuracy is how well you can aim with your AI gunners, and fire precision, how scattered the fire will be. So if they will be shooting at the point where the enemy aircraft will be, or will they just shoot on the sky and hoping to actually hit anything. Next 3 skills are exactly the same thing as they were with the pilot. Digital and stamina and vitality, they are all the same. So let's move to the ground service tab. Well, most people don't actually pay much attention to this tab, to the ground service, and there's their mistake, because there is one skill that is pretty important into the game, and that is reload speed. Because in all the arcade mode games, you don't need to actually land your aircraft to resupply bombs, change the ammo load in your guns. No, you don't need to do that. You basically flying, press Y to reload, and you're just reloading by some magical way. But well, it's arcade mode. But what reload speed actually do, it's lowering your time. I will say it on the example of the bomber. When you start flying your first bomber, you will notice that the reload time on it is something above 1 minute. Well, 1 minute for the first bombs isn't that bad. You get like 4 of them, 5 of them in most cases, and they are not that powerful. They are probably 250 kilos or 500-pound bombs. So yeah, but hey, what can you do with 4 of those bombs? Not much. You can destroy one pillbox, a few anti-aircraft guns, and then you have 1 minute to actually fly around doing nothing, being not helpful for your team, not contributing to the victory or to losing the game. But with the reload speed, when you're going up with it, you invest more points in it. As you can see here, I'm on this early version of B-17. I have only 22 points in it and no bonuses from the crew qualification. This actually allows me to reload in about something less than a minute, around 50 seconds to 1 minute. But here, with my late version of B-17, that's basically the best crew I have right now, I do have reload speed maxed out, and I do get qualification bonus plus 50. This allows me to actually reload my bombs in something like 34 seconds, 33 seconds maybe. I don't know exact number, I will need to check that out. So that's your reload speed, and that goes for bombs, rockets and machine guns. So if you guys like to shoot rockets, like to do some more damage with your machine guns and not running around with nothing to shoot at, nothing to shoot with, you should truly invest in the reload speed. Next three skills are repair speed, and this goes for how long it will take your mechanic to repair your aircraft on the airfield during the game. Let's say you were damaged during the battle with the enemy, you have damaged engine, you have fuel leak, you did manage to get yourself to your friendly airfield, you land, and to actually repair to start you need to be stationary. What does it mean is any enemy aircraft that will be going for you will just kill you because you are stationary target for him. He will have all the time he needs to do damage to you. But with the repair speed going up, first you will notice the timer you spent on the ground will start dropping dramatically. I did start it with something like 1 minute repair time on my aircrafts, but with the Russian Catalina I do have the best. Oh no, it's the same, 25. I do have 25 points in it, but I do have 50 plus 50 qualification bonus. It put me on the 70 on the level of 75 points in the repair speed. I do spend like 9 seconds on the airfield being stationary target for the enemy. Well, that's a good thing, I think. So I would recommend some points in it, so you don't need to spend too much time on the airfield being useless to your team. Next thing, we have the repair rank. Basically, repair rank works as it is. It's basically your mechanic skill to repair a certain level of aircrafts. As you can see here, I have only level 12 repair rank. So when I turn off the automatic repair after the battle, I actually cannot repair my B-17, as you can see here, it will take me 12 days 27 minutes to repair it with the crew for free. Well, I do need to invest some points into my mechanic qualification to actually allow him to repair my B-17. Okay, let's do it now. Let's put 1 point in it. Remember, those were 12 days. What's it now? Oh, 4 days 9 minutes. Well, that's an improvement. That's it. I might say that's quite a big improvement. So as you can see, repair rank will consider how fast your aircraft will be repaired with the automatic repair turn off. And believe me, you do want to have some free time with it, because repairing those high tier aircrafts will cost you something. As you can see here, average repair cost of this B-17 is 26,000 lions, and that's a lot. So going back to the crew skills, ground service, we did cover these. So yeah, the healing speed, that's your basic how long your gunners, and I do say gunners because when you have your pilot knocked out you will be killed because the aircraft won't fly itself. But in case of the bombers, if by some lucky shot the fighter that is coming for you will kill one of your gunners, the healing speed will tell you how fast he will be back in action. I don't have exact figures for it. I don't know how long he will be knocked out in that case. I will try to find it, but I haven't found any information about it on the forums and in any other websites I came across. But any points in it, if you have some free points, go for the healing speed. It will also give you some crew level As you can see, 14 points already in it, and it only cost me three points from the crew experience to actually get to another level. So yeah, you might try to go this way, because what is the crew level? Why do you need crew level? Well, let's go for some less experienced crew. Okay, this one will do. When you move to the qualification tab, you can see all the aircrafts this crew is capable of flying. Because as you can see here, when you do want to change your aircraft, some are in color and some are blacked out, or yeah. Those colored means that your crew were trained to fly this aircraft, and you don't have to pay anything more to them to be able to fly it. You can just instantly change it. As you can see here, I did change it. No cost required. But as you can see here, the rest have some numbers next to them. It's 18,000, 24,000, 50,000 for some low-level aircraft like level 0, these Kingfishers. It's 100 Lions. This basically is how much money you do need to invest into your crew to send them to school and for them to be able to fly this aircraft. Well, different controls, different steering, different trigger maybe. So yeah, you will pay for it. But as you can see here, that's your basic qualification for a said aircraft. As you can see, my pea shooter here is on the basic level. I can upgrade them for the expert level for 1000 credits. If I ever in the future plan to fly my pea shooters, I might consider that to upgrade this skill to an expert level, but not for now. I will just leave it for the King Cobra. And you do need a crew level of 200 or close to 200. That's a difference between the actual level of the aircraft you want to put the skill into. You will need from, I believe, 180 or 190 to 220, let's say. And what that will give you is, when you see on those tabs, this pilot, gunner and ground service, the expert qualification give me bonus of +30 into keen vision, visibility. For my gunners is going for fire accuracy and fire precision, and for ground service is going for the repair speed and reload speed. And considering it don't cost that much in the low levels, low tiers, as you can see, for a pea shooter is 1000 credits, but let's face it, no one will have a crew of level 190, 180 when they are flying their pea shooters. I do recommend, if you have high level crew, to actually buy it for the aircraft you are flying. It will help you. It will help you a lot, because less time on the airfield, less time you are a stationary target for your enemy and enemy bombers. Reload speed, you shoot more often, you can do more damage to the enemy. That's always good. For gunners, if they are shooting more accurately with more precision, yeah, that's fine with me, especially when you are in the bomber view and you leave the job of shooting enemy aircrafts for your gunners actually. And for pilot, the distance that he can detect the enemy and around his aircraft, the radar thing, yeah, that's always good. That's always good. As you can see here, my first crew on the B-17, which is actually flying the B-17 late version now, it have the ace quality, qualification in flying the B-Fortress B-17. What does it mean? It gives me another 20 points in the total of plus 50 points in those set skills. But it comes with the price. you do need to spend golden eagles, which is premium currency in the game, to be able to upgrade it to ace quality. Well, some might say those 20 points don't really matter that much to be worth it, those money, but every little helps. As I used to say, every little helps, so any small advantage I can have over my enemy will help me greatly, because I'm a noob, so I need all the help I can get. So that was qualification. As you can see here, you can also have the accelerated training. No, it doesn't work like in the World of Tanks when you tick the box and your crew basically get all the experience from the battle. The accelerated training is working like spend money to earn experience. Well, it isn't that much money, because for 100 golden eagles you get 150 experience points. Well, that ain't that bad, and with this 1500 experience you can put your crew on the level, well, I will say close to 200. So yeah, you can basically instantly go for the expert training for your crew. And yeah, that's pretty much it in case of the crew. Now let's go for the weapons. As you can see here, my default loadout, or the default selection of ammo, is shown as the first option in the game. Beneath it is all the other options you can have on this aircraft. Some might consider some unlocks first, I will show it in a second, but some are instantly. Well, let's see for my Cobras here. King Cobra. As you can see here, I am able to add some bombs, the free 500-pound bombs. Well, that's always fine. I can always get some more credits and experience for destroying the ground targets. I can be one of those pesky fighters that running forward and doing the bomber's job. But also remember that any modification that you are going for, like bombs, will decrease a bit your maneuverability in the air. So more weight, less maneuver. Remember about that. The good thing is when you drop those bombs, you will regain all your maneuverability in the air. So yeah, you have the option. Whether you will use it or not is up to you. Next two modifications is the new engine and air resistance, and they are common across all the nations, all the aircrafts you will be flying. What did they do? Basically, the engine gives you more horsepower, which means you will accelerate faster, you may go a bit faster. Yeah, that's basically it. Horsepower to your engine. The most important thing about it, you will climb faster. So you will start building the advantage of the enemy with the altitude you will gain. Next thing is air resistance. It basically reduces the air resistance. And what does it mean? Exactly the same. You will get less drag when you are flying your aircraft, which translates to more speed, more maneuverability in the air, faster way of building height advantage over your enemy. So yeah, that's good. And all aircrafts are able to mount those two modifications. You can uninstall them, but I don't see the point in it. The more, the better. But going for the other things, as you can see here on my B-17, I also have my modifications in the engine and air resistance. But what you can see here, you can see some pylons here. And basically when you look at, let's change for the early version, you can see it here. Oh yeah, we can see it here. As you can see, my default loadout is 8 500-pound bombs. If I do want to change them to 16, I do need to unlock the SBC-17 pylons. They are the first here, and as you can see, they cost aircraft experience on the level of 200,000 experience. Well, I do only have 37,000, so a bit more. I need a bit more. Same goes with the 1,000-pound bombs. They require another MBC-17 pylons, which are over here, and they required 33,000 experience. So yeah, you need to play the aircraft to be able to unlock the good stuff on it. Well, it's pretty much if you just want to skip through the aircraft and don't play it anymore, well, you have the option for it. Play a few games, gain some nation level, and then move up. Don't fly this aircraft again if you don't like it. If you like the aircraft, work on it, get some experience on it, unlock all modifications there are for it. You will be happy with it. As you can notice by now, probably, there is a bar here. This bar is your experience with the aircraft. It's basically telling you how well you are performing in the aircraft. Well, maybe not how well you're performing, but it will help you progress through the aircraft, because until this bar is filled, all of the fights will yield 5 times more experience. Well, I cannot complain about it. It will help me get to the new engine and air resistance way faster. So yeah, that's it, I believe. We talk about modifications, how to unlock them. We talk about the crew skills. Okay, I believe that's it. If you guys have any suggestions for me or any questions that I will be able to answer, as I used to say, and I'm saying, I am a noob pilot and I'm learning the game with all of you guys, which you are helping me on the stream, giving me some tips and tricks. I actually translate them here for the YouTube audience. So guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you will follow it, you will subscribe to my channel, it will help me a lot. Well, Iron Rifle out.